Hello, BookTube, and welcome back. And welcome back to more of my book reviews. Again, my book reviews are more my personal opinions rather than a book review and a quick synopsis of the book itself. So it's October right now, folks, and what I fancied myself is some horror. So what I read was Boys in the Valley by Philip Fracassi. Now, this book, what's it about? Don't give away any spoilers, Alex. So this is basically a demon comes to town and possesses this sheriff's deputy, no, sheriff's brother at the start of the book, and he tries to get the priests in an orphanage to save his life, and they don't. So the man dies, and then the spirit of the demon goes into one of the boys. So this book is all about demon possession of kids at an orphanage, and not all the kids are really treated that well. Some of them are thrown into like a pit sometimes, and they don't get much food, and it's very dogmatic way of living. So there's some bitterness anyway before they get possessed by this demonic figure. Should say only really one of them gets possessed by the demonic figure. The other get like subjugated by the demon. And and after that, it's all like good stuff. You know what you expect from that kind of horror of them killing other kids at the orphanage with knives, hammers, of the priests, all that good stuff. It's bloodshed through and through, and there's this band of kids who, with a priest, fight back against this band of the demon and his subjugated minions, and a priest as well that has been brought over to the dark side. And it's that battle between the good and bad, led by this main character called Pete, who's one of the kids at the orphanage. He's the main protagonist throughout this whole book, and he's a priest in waiting, but questions his faith. It's one of them, but ultimately, it's a battle between good and bad, and that is the plot of the book. So, talk about character development. It's a horror book. I guess Pete is probably the only. Oh, no, apologies. Pete and Justin, who is the priest who gets subjugated by the demon, he's probably got the best character development from start to finish. It's all that feeling bad, but he's got feelings deep inside. He gets subjugated, but there's the redemption a part of the story, and then you got Pete as well, who's like, there's no spoilers. Right at the start of the book, the first 10-20 pages, he sees his dad kill his mum, and then his dad commits suicide, which brings him to the orphanage, and it's all that working out mentally in his head what happened to his parents, and then what he thinks about the priests, and then his own doubts are becoming a priest because he's got a love interest as well, a girl over in the valley somewhere, and becoming like the leader of the gang who are fighting these subjugated evil people back. So they're the only two really who's got like a sort of character development in this horror book. So, is it? It is engaging. It is. Again, it's about 300 pages, and I got through it in 2 days, something like that. It's a very, very easy read, and does pull you in. Stuff like this doesn't bother me at all. Demon possession and all that kind of stuff. Whatever, but it is good. don't expect it's a typical horror book, people. Don't expect, highbrow stuff. This is your bog standard horror. Okay. But it's an enjoyable horror, which I think you'll like it if you pick it up. Uh, Again, with the whole demon possession and the battle between darkness and light, and priests who are not wholly good and stuff like that. There's little thought-provoking themes going throughout it, but nothing too in depth. It is very much horror all the way through, and it's not slow at any point. It's quite quick from start to finish. I reckon you'll fly through it. So I do. This is a thumbs up for me. I do recommend reading this book. Even I personally don't give two jots about demon possession or anything like that, or horror in general. But I do think this book is a good book for me for a horror, because I don't really enjoy them anyway. But I do thumbs up for this book, and that's The Boys in the Valley by Philip Fracassi. And I'll see you soon. Bye, BookTube.